Now.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. Out of my way, out of my way. I got cash, get out of my way, out of my way.
From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Seattle Seahawks. Here we go. The safety, Justin Reed, tapped to get us started. And off we go from Lumen Field. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Ready. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
RPO and the quick hit to Smith and Jigba. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Here's second and 6.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Ready.
The first carry for the Spartan, Kenneth Walker. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Oh, what a throw. Slinging it across his body and complete.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
70. 70. Go.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Milrow on third down. And that is incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. Rashid Shaheed back to return this one.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They'll run here with the rookie. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25.
Tackle at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. In motion is Hill. Throwing on second down, Shuck. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Third down, they need 5. From the gun, it's Shuck. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Pass to 60.
Milrow. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Danny Stutzman in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Throwing is Milrow. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and
9. Cougar 19.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. He'll get this complete to Walker. A gain there of 16 yards. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Still going inside the 20. And he will get into the end zone. Cooper Kupp, touchdown Seahawks. It's his second touchdown of the year. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes the all-pro returner from last year, Rashid Shaheed. To get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Chuck looking to throw on first down. Shaheed with the catch. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's good for a Saints first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
On the handoff, it's Allen. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Tyrese Knight in on the tackle.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up third down.
This is 3rd and 6. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. He's found his receiver, Butte. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. We are through 1. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A carry here for Allen. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. We'll give him 4 yards. It is 2nd and 6. They'll go play action here with Chuck. Flush to his right. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. First catch in this one for Olave. And it gives his guys a first down. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Here is Shuck. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
A run on 1st and goal. to the pylon. He's in. LaQuint Allen. Touchdown, New Orleans. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Two choices down there. Either work it up inside or use that speed to the edge. And Greggy's able to sneak it in for the touchdown.
Down here this close, Mike, there's a lot of bodies in there tight. So oftentimes, if you can get the back on the edge, they can rely on that speed, and that's exactly what we saw here. He wins the race to the pylon, and he's rewarded with 6 points.
Off the play fake, here's Milrow. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down. Here's Michael Dixon now. He's on for the second time and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that first kick. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. They'll run on first down, and here's Allen. And they'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one. From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down and 7. Throwing is Shuck. Moving outside the pocket. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. As you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
On the handoff, Jones. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, New Orleans.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground? And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
On the ground, it's Allen. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 12.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We're back to Seattle after this. Another run, and again, it's Allen. He brings it down to the 5-yard line, but now it is 3rd and goal.
It's a gain of 6, and it's 3rd down.
To throw is shut. That is caught by the tight end. Juwan Johnson. Touchdown, Saints.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
On comes Blake Grupe for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Saints will move out to a 14-7 lead. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. On first down, it's Milroe. That is completed to Cup.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the gun, it's Milroe. Smith and Jigba left side, he's got it. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Ready. Come on. Hey. Hawk 70.
Here's Milroe to throw. Huff brings it in left side. Here's a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. Milroe gonna throw it again. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Timeout Seahawks, that is their 2nd. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
And he's very close to just shy of the goal line. Now Seattle will use the final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Walker trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short. One final throw before the break. He's got his big tight end, A.J. Carter. Touchdown, Seattle.
And that's a bit of a gamble, but I really like the aggressive play call. Understanding here before the half, we don't want 3. We're trying to come away with 6, and before goes the field goal try. They take a shot in the end zone. They come away with a touchdown.
So now this to get them back to even heading into the break. The kick is good. Exciting finish to the half. We are tied as both teams head to their respective locker rooms.
Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. To the air is shot. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here, second and 10. On the give, it's Jones. He'll push forward for about a yard. Devin Witherspoon up from the secondary to make the play.
25-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
Third, they need 8. Now Shuck. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 39 yards.
Saints.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Here is Shuck on first and 10. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. They go play action now with Milrow. Now he'll run it. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
From the 35, here's second down and a yard.
Let's go now. 68.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Moving to his right. Taking off. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the first down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
They'll run here with Walker. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's across midfield at the 49-yard line. Brings up second down.
Second and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19.
Now they'll throw it with Milrow. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, Seattle.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
Here's first and 10. On play action, Milrow. Oh, a loose football. The Saints have got it. Inside the 30. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery. And the great return for the touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. On the ground, this is Kendre Miller. Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
Second and 10. In motion is Hill. Chuck to throw on second down. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Now Shuck on third down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 17 yards to gain there. It's good for a Saints first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you, and sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
On the zone read, this is Milrow. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
So, Mike, at the core of a successful zone read play is that the quarterback understands which defender is he responsible for. That is the defender they're trying to put in a bind. In this case, he chooses the runner, the quarterback pulls the ball, and he's able to take off for a big gain.
Get it. Cougar 19.
They'll throw on first down with Milrow. Short pass taken in by the tight end. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
On second down, they're going to run the option here to the right. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard on the play. Brings up third and 7.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
On the jump.
Big play coming up. This is third down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. Connects with Cup on the slant. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
From the 34 now, it's first and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Shotgun run now with Walker. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
No gain on the play.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Now it's Milrow. He'll get this complete to Walker. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
3rd down, 3 to go. Milrow. Open man, left side. He's got it. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
Okay, so now you pick up that 1st down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the 2 needed needs to be fast, because you need every possession you can here late in the 4th quarter.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 2. Milrow gonna hold on to this one. Nothing's doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? Now Milrow. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
To the air, it's Milrow. Looking down the field there, but his ball's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They run with Walker. Walker, 1st down and more. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
Throwing is Milrow. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Here's Walker. And this defense trying to stiff it. He gets back to the line, and that is it. 3rd and goal coming up.
Well, after the failures of the 1st and 2nd down, you got to look now at your 3rd down call sheet. Every play caller has a section, must-have-it plays, critical downs. I say this one falls in that category, and we'll see what they have up their sleeve.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. It is 3rd and goal.
Go! Pat the 60, pat the 60.
He'll look to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by the former Sooner, Danny Stutzman. And the Saints are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
On the handoff, it's Allen. And he's going to give ground and lose yardage here. Back to the 6.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 6-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll drop to throw. Here comes the screen to Jones. He's still on his feet. He's got a full head of steam. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 94 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown, and that makes this a 2-possession game here late.
Seahawks 14.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Liking 18. Ready, ready.
From the gun, it's Milrow. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Chase Young getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now Milrow facing 3rd and long. He'll get this out to his running back. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
A gain of 15 yards. Brings up 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. this one a win for the visiting Saints. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory.